Kathy Duncan to come forward, and councillors, it's page 81 of the page 81. Kathy's here at the moment, so instead of staying till later on in the afternoon. Welcome, Kathy.
Hello again. I'm here just to speak on behalf of my family and my neighbours. We're from Sumner, and just in regard to the stuff in the long-term plan in relation to Sumner, and we just wanted to reiterate the place that Sumner is to the city of Christchurch, and there wouldn't be many people who live in Christchurch who've never been to Sumner. It's a great place to go with the family, particularly in the summer. It's free, a free activity, and it's just a wonderful place that towards what makes Christchurch what it is. And but if you've been out there in those busy weekend summer days, you'll know how crazy it is out there as far as the traffic congestion and places where people can go and park and everything, and that is being addressed in the long-term plan, and we're very grateful for that. As residents, it's just part of living in Sumner, is that it's just part of it. It's not, we don't complain about it. We welcome people out there, and we're looking forward to when all these problems with congestions and traffic and parking can be picked up as already in the plan. And we're just asking that it not be deferred, that it is kept, not be put off to another budget, as it is at the moment, and that it is done now. And I'm not sure if you watch the TV series Survivor, but it's a show where they take people from all walks of life and they put them on a desert island, and you have to survive, but it's a real strategy type game. And I saw it on stuff recently, one prior to the current New Zealand season that's just screening. One of the contestants, she was saying that she's a real estate agent, but part of her strategy was when she goes into the game, she's not going to tell them what she does, she's going to just tell them she's a PA or an admin. And as a PA and someone who's admin, I'm like, what? What do you mean? And but the point that I want to try and make connection with that story is that the admin is just as important, and she should try doing her job without her PA, or try organising this event without the people who are doing all the administration, as you well know.
I agree.
And I feel like some of the projects that the council have got into the future are really fantastic, and Christchurch is just getting a better and better place to live, but in saying that, not at the expense of some of the admin. I live on Richmond Hill in Sumner, and every day it's like taking your life into your own hands going up and down that hill. All my neighbours have got our experience. I mean, 3 days ago, coming down the hill, big truck coming up the other side, and there was a little girl running down the side of the road, completely oblivious, there's no footpath. My husband wound down the window of the car and said, "Stop!" And she stopped, and she saw the truck, and it was like, oh wow. And I mean, there is a submission about that particular road, which we're waiting to hear back from back in March, but I mean, we've all got our stories of driving up and down that road, and I don't know what the statistics are about how many near misses that there are before something really tragic happens, but those kind of little admin things, we would love to have the big things too, but those little things actually mean a lot to our community as well, and we just really, we put a lot of trust in you guys to, make the right decisions and keep our rates at a reasonable rate of it. What are you going to be investing into? And so we just wanted to say, could you, remember those, you know, things that you've already got in the plan that aren't big and shiny, but that actually they make a big difference to us.
I'm just looking up Richmond Hill Road. So does it not have any footpaths on it at all?
Not half of it does and half of it doesn't, yeah.
Is that because of something that's happened with the earthquakes, or is that always been that way?
Part of it's red zoned, but part of it's always been that way. But there was a submission particularly about Richmond Hill Road in March, but we're still waiting to hear back. None of us have heard back about
a submission
that.
To
that's on slowing the speed, but the neighbours actually had a whole lot of other ideas about other solutions that could be done that we've put in.
Who's running that? Is that being run by the community board or the council?
Through the council, yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking at the extent of Richmond Hill Road. It's rather long. Okay.
There's another development going up there as well, apparently.
Right.
So there's a lot of trucks and heavy machinery that goes up and down it. Yeah. The Richmond Hill is not part of the long-term plan. That's more on the village, but the Richmond Hill is another submission. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there's obviously some work to be done. All right. Well, look, thank you very much, and I love your allegory. You know, with the getting the admin done, as
Great.
well as the other. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll never I would never underestimate an admin assistant either. Right. Got